experience coordinator allowed me to realize my passion for film and not-for-profit. I had the opportunity to work with an incredible staff and team of volunteers who dedicate their entire summer to ensure that we put on a successful movie all summer long. I recognize that this opportunity would not have been made possible without my corporate sponsor, Amira, who also provided me with an incredible mentor. Melanie not only gave me advice for the summer, but for future career aspirations. I just want to thank everyone that created this opportunity for me, NCS, the Mentor Film Festival, and Amira. I had the summer of a lifetime, and I'm going to be telling students that this is the program they should be working with.
So to start off, I'd like to thank Jessica for making all these amazing opportunities possible for us students. I mean, getting a chance to work with a nonprofit for your co-op work term is pretty unique, and a really great opportunity to do it here in Halifax. So for myself, I had the amazing opportunity to work for Isaac Halifax, which is probably one of the lesser known not-for-profits. So for those of you who don't know, what we are is the local chapter of the world's largest youth-run not-for-profit. We focus on leadership development for students. So we do this by running an international exchange program. But what I'm trying to say is it's entirely run by students. So come the summertime, we're normally stagnant. We don't have anybody to work for the organization. But because of the Amira, I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to devote my time full-time to the organization and take on new initiatives to really establish Isaac Halifax here in the city. Because one of the things we do is partner with companies and bring on international interns for them. So one of the things I was able to do, aside from really building my own personal network within the city, which was very exciting as I kind of learned how to do that and leverage contacts, but I hosted a corporate networking breakfast, which brought together people from St. Mary's University, Dalhousie University, not-for-profits, businesses, and a bunch of students who got to come out to an event for the first time. And much like this, got to see the table with externals and start to network for themselves. So, because of the National Mentorship Program, we've had the opportunity to bring more international students to Halifax to work for companies and give them the opportunity to experience Canada, what it's like to come here, and at the same time send more students abroad. So thank you so much, Jessica and Amira, for making this possible. It was an amazing opportunity and a really wonderful summer, and I hope that it's a partnership that we can continue, and I hope the program grows.
And I had the privilege for working for Sick Kids Foundation, which is the largest largest foundation working towards children's health in the world. And I grew up, having birthday parties, and you'd ask people to bring money instead of gifts for sick kids. So when this opportunity arose last year, it was absolutely amazing, and I applied and I got it and I cried and I reflected, and it was the most amazing opportunity ever. Everyone at the foundation is amazing, and it wouldn't have happened without P&G and my mentor Mike, who's absolutely amazing. This is very distracting, sorry, you're filming me. Yeah, we developed a great relationship. He's still helping me update my resumes and stuff like that. So I'm so lucky and fortunate to have this experience, and I definitely will pass it on and let everyone know to do it, because it was an opportunity of a lifetime. So thank you.
How are you doing tonight? Good? So I'm going to tell you a little bit of the story. So when I first applied for the program, we applied back in February, and I put my name in, and I got an email saying that one of the positions had been filled. So naively, I thought that meant that all the positions were filled, and I was looking for some employment. And then one day I got this call from Jessica saying, United Way wants to do an interview with you. So I was like, whoa! And they want to do it tomorrow. So I went in and I did this interview, an amazing interview. And that day I got a call saying I got a summer position. So I was on top of the world, thinking that I didn't know what I was getting into, honestly. Went in full force, and in the end it shifted completely from what I expected. I went in doing research and development with United Way, and ended up doing so many more projects and gaining so much more than I ever thought I could from the experience. And I also had the pleasure of being mentored by Wilson, with Catherine. And it was invaluable. I didn't know what I was getting into when I did it. I thought it was just going to be meeting with someone, having some lunches, and gaining some much needed networking opportunities, but it turned into so much more. She gave me the insight that I never even knew I needed into working in an office, and I'm forever grateful for both of the opportunities. Thank you.
So this summer I was very gratefully welcomed into the office of Prostate Cancer Canada by Peter, Carol, and Ellen. Unfortunately, Carol couldn't be here today. She was my supervisor. So this summer they brought me on as a project manager, and what I was doing was creating a report on volunteer engagement, recruitment, and retainment specific to the Atlantic region. So in order to do this, I met with numerous volunteer and community leaders in the region, and I had a fantastic experience. So I sat down with these people and I learned what made them tick as volunteers and what they appreciated and how they should be recognized. It's a fantastic opportunity for, I think, myself, the Royal Bank, and Prostate Cancer Canada, because PCC got what I hope is going to be a useful report that they're going to use for the years to come. I made a lot of great connections and had some great conversations and spread the word of the good work PCC was doing. And I got to explain how the Royal Bank was supporting me all summer, which was fantastic. So for that, I'd really like to thank them for that opportunity. My mentor, Kim Yim, also couldn't be here today. She was with RBC. Kim and I met several times every month. And we went through everything I was doing. She helped me craft all my questions. We bounced ideas off of each other. I did a mock interview with her. So she really helped me develop how I was going to interview people, and I think it was fantastic, and I had better interviews because of it. She was also very concerned about my learning and my career development, which was fantastic. And RBC as a whole was fantastic. As an organization, they gave me this opportunity, but they also opened up their employees to me. I met with numerous RBC executives who took part in my interview, but then they also took time to get to know me and learn about my career aspirations, and I'm someone who wants to go into financial services when I graduate. So it's really been an invaluable experience, and I couldn't be more thankful. So thank you, Jessica.
I was the storefront developer and Mosaic for Mental Health Coordinator at the Canadian Mental Health Association this summer. My bosses were Bev and Mark. And over the summer, I got to design an entire store, and I got to create a storefront on Waterton Street. That's pretty unreal for a university student, not even done her degree yet. The entire experience was 120% empowering. I had experience I never thought I'd ever have. I was on Global TV randomly. I gained crazy experience just developing my confidence when approaching companies for sponsorships, setting down, and we were able to, I think we doubled sponsorship from last year for the summer, and for the Mosaic for Mental Health. And with the new location, I also organized an open house, and I was expecting 50 people to come, just because that's what I thought would happen. Between 250 and 300 people were there. It was a pretty chaotic and overwhelming and extremely powerful day, just in terms, the mayor, just in terms of seeing the incredible community that Halifax has. I grew up in a small town in Ontario, and coming to the city, this is the biggest city I'll ever live in, honestly. And I am overwhelmed with the amount of support that Halifax has for their community initiatives, and none of this would have been possible without Amera. So I'll be eternally grateful to Amera for this once-in-a-lifetime experience. This is my third co-op term in the nonprofit industry, and this has 100% guaranteed my passion for nonprofits for when I graduate, and I will be pursuing nonprofit management when I graduate here in Halifax. And I'm just eternally grateful for everything, as well as my mentor. We got to meet up quite often, and she helped me develop a storefront, and she brought different ways of looking at things that I never thought possible. Just getting extra, like a view from a corporate side about it was really influential, because I hadn't really worked in nonprofits before. So I'm just concerned about, making the budget work and making it impactful within the strengths of the budget that was given. But she was able to open my eyes to see a whole other part of it, and it was just incredible. That's all I can say. Thank you.